Coming up, you get to see our premiere episode of Storm Hunters Into the Core. That's premiering tonight, and also catch another episode at 10 p.m. As we look at your weather story in Ontario for Friday, that's going to be our big stormy day. We could see a chance of thunderstorms as well. They'll be non-severe. The bigger story is going to be the strong winds and heavy amounts of rain, particularly in northern Ontario, where they could get up to 80 millimeters of rain. But for the greater Toronto region, 15 to 30 millimeters. This comes through on Friday. Right now, we are going to watch Storm Hunters Into the Core. In less than 30 seconds, we'll return to our premiere episode of Storm Hunters Into the Core. But right now, a quick look at your weather in southern Ontario. It's going to get stormy as we head into Friday. So enjoy tomorrow. It's still going to be sunny tomorrow and dry, but lots of rain moving through. Saturday as well is going to be a little bit wet. Sunday too, but the bulk of the rainfall will come Friday. Toronto will see 15 to 30 millimeters of rain, and there even is a chance of seeing some isolated thunderstorms through the overnight. Expect some fog across southern Ontario. Right now, back to Storm Hunters Into the Core. Some fall colors, of course. It's starting to change. It's all happening. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. For Thursday morning Toronto, you're going to be 14 degrees. Bit of cloud cover to start the day, but by the afternoon, we're going to see more sunshine than today. Today, we did see some overcast skies in Toronto, also some drizzle and some mist, and that will continue into the overnight with some fog. But 20 tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy it. We'll see easterly winds sustained at 15 kilometers an hour. So into Thursday morning, do note that we could get some fog around Kitchener, Hamilton, even in Toronto in the early morning hours, but by the afternoon, there it is, the nice clearing trend. The big rain, however, comes on Friday. Right now, Kasia Bedurka has details on why this time of year you might see more fish swimming upstream.
This year,
Kevin Yard learned a little something new about fish.
20.
Jacqueline Whittle explained to us the meaning of photosynthesis.
Glucose.
Make sure you catch it. They are back. Storm Hunters.
And maybe we'll share them right here on the Weather Network. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. Overnight, taking a look at temperatures, we do have some southerly winds, southeasterly winds building in, and we're warming up temperature-wise tomorrow. You can see those oranges returning, and that's because we have some sunshine tomorrow. Today, a little bit cloudy, a little bit misty and foggy too. This cold front is our next big weather maker, and it comes on Friday. Friday morning, you're going to wake up and think it's sunny and warm, and it's going to be a nice day. It will not. It's going to get very wet, and this is our rainfall forecast into Sunday. Anywhere marked in red is seeing the most, 50 to 80 millimeters. If you're going to be in Toronto, east towards Ottawa, it's about 15 to 30 millimeters of rain. Also, this is going to be a big wind event. Places like Toronto could see wind gusts up to 60 kilometers an hour. Shores of Lake Huron or Lake Erie, gusts could be closer to 80 kilometers an hour. So again, that's going to start Friday. Right now, the timing looks to be in the afternoon, and there also is a chance of seeing some thunderstorms. They should be non-severe in nature. Let's take you now further east. Nathan Coleman is our Halifax reporter. Great story there from out east. Now, Thursday afternoon, Toronto, 20 degrees, much more sunshine than today. We'll see easterly winds sustained at about 15 kilometers an hour. Windsor will be 23 with increasing cloud cover. And further north, that's where we're already starting to see the rain. Kapuskasing, Timmins, Elliott Lake, and that front will eventually start to sink south and impact us in the greater Toronto area. Thursday afternoon, Elliott Lake is 16 degrees, and this is the front. Timing really is Friday afternoon at this point, so the morning is still going to be quite dry across southern Ontario, and then it just starts to push through, and lake effect showers will continue into the weekend. Coming up, we'll take a look at your national forecast.com to show the country how it looks in Whitehorse. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. So that was the snowfall. Whitehorse had 9 centimeters of snow. Wind gusts also, as this front made its way through, were quite strong. Watson Lake saw gusts up to 56 kilometers an hour, and our viewers in Alberta are seeing the windy weather at this point in southern sections of the province. By Thursday evening, though, Alberta is clearing out nicely. Southern Manitoba, though, including Winnipeg, getting about 5 to 10 millimeters of rain. And if you're headed out west this afternoon, lower mainland is staying dry around Vancouver for the weekend, but places like Prince Rupert are seeing over 100 millimeters of rain. Let's travel all the way east. We're into Thursday morning, cold enough that we do have another frost advisory in place. Edmundston, Bathurst is included, and they're pretty sunny in through the Maritime provinces for tomorrow, but by Friday, rain does return to Halifax. Coming up in force of nature, as we look to our overnight temperatures, Toronto will dip down to 14 degrees. Winds will be sustained at 15 kilometers an hour. We have an easterly flow into tomorrow morning and afternoon, and the morning temperature 14 degrees. But by the afternoon Thursday, we're going to see a lot more sunshine than today. However, we want to show you this. Rain is moving through starting Friday, likely by the afternoon. The most rain is going to reach Wawa and Sault Ste. Marie with this system. Sudbury also getting hit pretty hard, but it's going to be pretty persistent even in the Toronto region towards Oakville, Newmarket, Vaughan. 15 to 30 millimeters could fall. And we take you through to Sunday because it's not going to stop on Saturday. We could still see some lake effect showers, especially into Saturday morning in through cottage country with this event. Friday afternoon also, there will be a risk of some thunderstorms. They'll be non-severe. Now this time of year, of course, we're seeing the beautiful fall colors. Our Halifax reporter Nathan Coleman tells us why our viewers out east are seeing more reds this year. And the red still looks quite spectacular. So unsettled weather to the north, that's what this cold front is bringing, and it's a vigorous cold front. So this time with the rain coming through, it's going to be heavy amounts as well as windy. Now Thursday, we're going to be seeing the rain centered around Sault Ste. Marie. Warm front starts to push through, and Friday morning is actually going to be quite dry at this point. It looks a little bit mild as well. We'll have some southerly winds, and then by Friday afternoon, so that commute home, just give yourself some extra time. It's going to be rainy, and winds in Toronto could gust up to 60 kilometers an hour. Friday into Saturday, we can still see some spotty showers. Well, coming up, more particularly around Hamilton, maybe even Toronto to start the day. So have your fog lights on. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. Through the overnight, we're looking at temperatures, and anything that's yellow is about close to 15 degrees. But as we get into the oranges, that's warmer temperatures, and we're certainly going to see that tomorrow afternoon. Toronto reaching a high of about 20 degrees. But this is looming, this cold front, and behind it you can see some blues popping up. That's the cooler air that's going to come through as we head into the weekend. It also is bringing quite a bit of rain. Areas like Wawa and Sault Ste. Marie seeing the most, 50 to 80 millimeters, but across southern Ontario, we're getting 15 to 30 millimeters of rain, likely starting on Friday, but we say through to Sunday because cottage country in particular could still see some lake effect showers Saturday and Sunday. Well, our Edmonton reporter, Margot Morin, tells us how extreme weather in the coming months can make some Canadians' insurance claims go up. Well, thanks for that report, Margot. As we look at our weather, it is going to be very wet and windy on Friday. So Thursday afternoon with some southeasterly winds. Get out and enjoy the sunshine. Check out the fall colors as well. Then we have this band of rain that starts to develop in northern Ontario. It eventually sinks south. Right now, it looks like Friday afternoon is when the rain is going to hit. This warm front will be with us Friday morning, so it starts off quite nice. But bring your umbrella with you Friday because by the afternoon, the rain is going to begin. Also, there'll be a slight risk of thunderstorms in areas like London, and the showers do continue potentially for the weekend. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the best videos of the week.